Is this strike all about pay, or is it also about conditions as well?
There's a whole raft of things happening at fulfilment centres like the one in Coventry here, but I think it's kind of like a glass slowly filling up with water. All of those issues start to add up. Pay was the thing that finally tipped it over the edge for these workers. Like you say, they've gone right through the pandemic. They've grafted all the way through. None of them took furlough. All of them increased their hours. They got to the end of that and they're expecting something from a company that's made millions off the back of them to get a decent pay rise, and they just haven't had it.
Now, you've been given a 5% pay rise, but you're asking for a 50% pay rise. The national average increase in private sector pay is 7.2%. Why should the public have sympathy?
So these workers are going to be 9p above minimum wage in April. Amazon has always prided itself, and certainly in America, when it was trying to union bust their advertising jobs that were paid on average $15 an hour. They're now saying $18 an hour in the US. Very different economic circumstances, but that's a huge amount more than these workers are getting. And these are the workers that generate Amazon's profits. It's only right that these workers get a wage that they can live on and support their families.
But you're asking for a 50% raise to cope with 10% inflation. This is the private sector. It's not like the nurses. Amazon could, in response, raise its prices to deal with the higher wage bill. That would mean more inflation for the customers, some of your workers as well. That's not going to help them, is it?
I don't think Amazon's got a huge problem in generating profits. Again, we've seen in the UK alone, they had a revenue that's 96 million last year. Pre-tax operating profits, say pre-tax because they don't seem to pay a lot of tax. This rise isn't going to impact how Amazon does business. What it will do is actually start to bring some of that money that Amazon generates back into the economy. These workers are going to spend all of those wages in the local area, actually bringing profits back into it. Amazon doesn't do that. This is about trying to build sustainable jobs, and actually jobs that these workers really can value.